Okay, Giuseppe. So can you tell me a little bit about your team and what type of business you're in?
So I manage a team, a sales team. I have account managers that onboard third-party seller offering their products on Amazon.
Fantastic. Thank you. So if you want to start from the beginning, what were you doing before having found us to build the team bonding?
Well, my team works mainly on automotive products. So our main activity every year was karting. Although, after some years, it became something boring and repetitive. So we were looking for alternatives to that.
Fantastic. So when you organize a virtual team building activity, where do you think you get the most value?
First of all, I'd like people to have fun, to do something that really makes them feeling like a team more than a competition per se, even though there was also the competition side of it. But actually, everybody was loving the fact that cooking at the same time, etc.
So was there a specific problem you were trying to solve when you found us, and which were your frustrations eventually?
Well, first of all, the problem was due to COVID, there were not a lot of possibilities to do things like where you can really meet, et cetera, et cetera. So we were looking for something that could be done online, but at the same time, something fun, and then to also to learn something new. And COVID obliged everybody to start, trying their own cooking skills. So we said, okay, 2 plus 2, we try to have fun at the same time and learning something new.
What results do you think you achieved with our solution?
What we do usually is a kind of debrief to check if everybody was happy about the event that we organized, etc. And what we saw indeed in the past, as I said, for karting at the beginning, everybody was into it, everybody was having fun. But then, over the time, I started having people a bit not complaining, but not really happy. So we had the debrief also after the experience with you, and everybody was enthusiastic about what we did and the fact that we're learning something more. And almost everybody told me they tried again to cook what we learned the day after. So yeah, I think it's a very good feedback.
What do you think there was the actual impact of working with us?
In terms of impact, I believe that in this moment, really it helps with the team morale. Because again, especially in a sales team, first quarter of the year is super tough, etc. So you come when you are very stressed, and you are in a period of time where you are far still from summer holidays. So you need something, to put some energy and to boost the team spirit. So what I realized is that, I really saw people happy finally, or people like forgetting for some time about all the issues that we have in this period of COVID, but also the stress at work.
With the world going back to normalcy now post-pandemic, would you still consider virtual events as a team building activity? Why yes, and or why not?
Yes, because again, I think that even though it was virtual, actually, with the feeling that we were in the same room. But honestly, if I need to organize something again virtual, why not? I mean, I think we had a very good setup. Everybody was able to speak, and the fact that there were like 3 cameras on the chef, you could see basically everything without missing any part of the recipe.
Where did you hear first about us, and what piqued exactly your interest?
Well, I heard through social media, through Facebook, some posts that I saw, and then again, like when we were discussing internally for alternatives, like what we can do in order, considering we cannot meet in person, etc., etc. I remember about the post that I saw on social media and I said, well, this is a great opportunity to try something different. Then we asked for more information. We share with the team look enthusiastic about that, and then we decide to go for it.
And why did you decide to come to us compared to other activities? Why did you decide to pull the trigger?
I think that you guys gave us different options, like with different recipe, different chefs available, etc. And but also different setup in terms of time or different things we could do at the same time. So was like something quite flexible that we could tailor-made based on our budget and our expectations.
Describe working with us. In what area did you get the most value, and what do you think that value is?
I think that we loved the interaction with the chef, with the facilitator, because again, like the chef was not like a teacher that is trying to teach you something, but was really interactive. You know, like you could have asked questions, and it was guiding step by step. It was also fun the way the chef was explaining things, etc. So I think that the interaction side was the plus of this activity.
Great. How likely would you be to recommend ChefPassport, and why should someone listening take action right now?
Well, I'm already recommending it to other teams at Amazon, but also other friends. First of all, again, because still we do not have the possibility to meet in person, so this virtual activity is fantastic. And second, because again, it's something completely new for us and for a lot of people, and there's always something to learn.